And I told it again. And now we control it and we run it. Hip hop is us. We run hip hop. Yeah, we run mother down bottom, sucks.
If he's that confident, you know, I give him a little glimpse. It's crazy. I give him a little glimpse. Check that out. Cut it out.
Think about this for a second. Lil Wayne headlined Super Bowl in New Orleans. How badly do you want to hear those words?
Just as bad as I wanted to see my name at the top of that list when I was that whatever age it was, and I was busting to the office and get that billboard.
Drake does not want Kendrick to perform Not Like Us at the Super Bowl. That is the play here. All this is because he does not want Kendrick to perform that song at the Super Bowl. Lord child, it's
Birdman is back in the spotlight, this time making threats toward Jay-Z, claiming he has dirt on Jay and Roc Nation that could go public if they push him too far. His warning centers around the potential for Kendrick Lamar to perform Drake's diss track, Not Like Us, at the upcoming Super Bowl. However, fans are mocking Birdman for even entering this conversation, pointing out that he's the last person who should be threatening to expose anyone. His own legacy is marred by a series of questionable business practices and unsettling rumors. This includes Lil Wayne suing him for $51 million, Juvenile accusing him of stealing money, Manny Fresh leaving the label, and most notoriously, a dark rumor about Birdman and Lil Wayne.
You and Wayne had like a kiss thing going on.
Facts.
So getting is like, was that like some mafia shit?
Wait, first of all, my own born son,
Yes.
I wouldn't kiss him.
Right.
I know you got a child, you probably kiss him. You probably got a son and you kiss him.
Yeah.
You hear me? I always looked at Wayne as my son, and I always looked at it like, because I was in the streets, and I thought this might be the last time they ever see me.
This isn't the first time Birdman has clashed with Jay-Z. Over the years, he's taken shots at Jay, especially with his claim that Lil Wayne is the best rapper alive and the famous feud over unpaid royalties. Fans are now saying Birdman should stay out of the drama with Drake and Kendrick at the Super Bowl, or his own secrets might come to light. But what exactly is Birdman threatening Jay-Z with? Does he really have dirt on Jay and Roc Nation, or is he just upset from being called out by Jay before? Let's break it down.
I don't give a about what others did it before me. They didn't plant the seed of the hustle. We Southern, we created this. I created this. I'm the that made these rich.
The rivalry between Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, and Birdman has been one of the biggest topics in hip-hop. For years, they've been competing to outdo each other. Jay-Z has always called himself the king of rap, while Lil Wayne, who grew up admiring Jay, decided to challenge him. In 2004, Wayne dropped a mixtape where he rapped over Jay's beats, and by 2005, he released the tracks Best Rapper Alive. Fans started wondering if Wayne was coming for Jay's title. Even though Wayne respected Jay in public, he made it clear he wanted Jay's spot. In 2006, Jay-Z worked with Wayne on Destiny's Child's Soldier track and tried to sign him to Def Jam. But Wayne stayed loyal to Birdman and Cash Money instead of joining Jay. Tensions grew between them, especially when Jay dropped his album Kingdom Come, and fans speculated that he was taking shots at Wayne. Wayne responded in interviews, saying that if Jay wanted the crown, he'd have to go through him. By 2007, the beef was still intense, with both artists throwing jabs. But in 2008, they surprised everyone by collaborating on the track Hello Brooklyn 2.0. Despite the peace, Birdman kept the drama alive, declaring Wayne the best rapper alive in 2009 and throwing shade at Jay. Jay fired back with his Baby Money line, mocking Birdman's money. The drama continued, with Wayne dissing Jay in 2012 at the Grammys, but it never got too out of hand. Over time, they both downplayed the beef. Now, the old tension has resurfaced, this time because of Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime performance in 2025. Birdman is threatening to expose dirt on Jay-Z and Roc Nation. Kendrick is set to perform in New Orleans, where Cash Money Records is based, and some fans questioned why Wayne wasn't chosen. Nicki Minaj joined in, criticizing Jay-Z for blocking Wayne's success. Birdman backed her up, promising revenge on Jay and hinting he has dirt on him. Some insiders claim Birdman has proof of shady dealings by Roc Nation and is ready to reveal it if Kendrick performs Drake's diss track, Not Like Us, at the Super Bowl. However, fans point out that Birdman's own shady past and rumors about his relationship with Lil Wayne make him an unlikely person to expose anyone.
Hey, yo, baby, they want to see the grill. They gotta show. They want to see the. Yeah. I ain't tripping. I put all this in my mouth for a reason. Up in there. I got 100 plus. I got 15 carats. You understand? Ooh. You won't see them. They big and they swole. So when you kiss, I gotta ask, ladies. I got y'all up here. So when you kiss a girl, right? Hey, I'm on the person he kissed. I got y'all up here. So when you kiss a girl, right? Hey, I'm on the person he kissed. That's how I roll. That's nobody else, man. We roll like that. Okay, now. Ain't no freak. Okay, we just roll like that. And my son, I raised him, you heard? I'm gonna leave that one alone. Manny, yes, what's up?
The kiss was caught on camera during a Rap City interview, where Birdman called Wayne his son. Birdman said it was just a father-son gesture, but fans didn't buy it, especially after hearing him say that Wayne is the only person he kisses on the lips. Birdman explained that they have a close bond, but the internet went wild with theories after the clip resurfaced. Some people said it was a cultural misunderstanding, while others thought something more troubling was happening. The situation got worse when rumors spread that Birdman had been controlling Wayne since he was young. Wayne joined Cash Money at just 11 years old and signed a contract before he even hit his teens.
Oh, baby wasn't. He's a millionaire from the streets. And in New Orleans, you know, that name way before there was rap, before there was a Cash Money Records, that name held weight. You know, my mama went to school with him. My mama was so scared for me to even be involved with him. Wow. You know what I mean? All she would say was like, boy, that boy was 14 with $1 million. And she was scared.
As time went on, Wayne started talking about feeling controlled by Birdman. In 2015, Wayne filed a $51 million lawsuit against Birdman over unpaid royalties. Wayne claimed that Birdman had kept him in a slave contract for years, which made many fans believe that their relationship had unhealthy dynamics.
I just want to turn y'all up for a second. You already know what it is. Free Weezy album coming soon. Carter 5 coming soon. Cash Money.
When it comes to Birdman's past, we can't ignore how he treated his artists. Birdman has been accused of exploiting the talents of his label's artists, especially in the 90s and 2000s. Wayne isn't the only one to call out Birdman for shady business. Many other artists have claimed Birdman either didn't pay them what was promised, mishandled contracts, or walked away from deals without keeping his word. One of the most well-known examples is former Cash Money artist Turk, who said Birdman mismanaged his career and left him stranded while he was in prison.
We tried to work this situation out for 2 years, you know, and it came to a point where, you know, I mean, enough was enough. And we at where we at today, man, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just waiting. Hopefully, man, they'll be giving me a call or my attorneys a call, because I ain't talked to them since. And, you know, we be coming to some kind of agreement. You know what I'm talking about? Well, it won't even have to go no further. So I'm willing to sit down, man, and talk it out, you know what I'm saying? And admit where I was wrong at, you know what I'm saying? And see how things will work out. But I don't never think it'll be the same like it used to be, you know, because it's like any relationship. Once you don't have no trust, it ain't.
Another shocking betrayal was with Juvenile, one of Cash Money's biggest stars in the late 90s. After his huge success with the album 400 Degrees, Juvenile famously left Cash Money after a dispute over money.
And I just felt like I need to be compensated for. I'm working hard. I just wanted to get paid for it.
Now, was it a bad contract, or they just wasn't paying nobody?
Yeah, it was a bad contract. It was a bad contract, and it was just other things going on outside of that where I felt like I needed to get paid for, like shows, a lot of things, man.
I always wondered was it the fact that you were making money, but you just weren't making as much as Baby and Slim, so you felt like you needed a bigger cut because you were the hottest artist.
Oh, no.
You wasn't getting nothing at all.
Man, my contract was for life, and I had to work my heart out. Yeah, I had to work my heart out for nothing. You know, so it was way bigger than that. Everybody had the same reason. It's just I was the one up on them first.
Yeah, Wayne had beef.
I was warning them. You know, and I think that kind of made it bad for me too, because you know, then they didn't want me around. You know, after that, like, okay,
You putting these
he
ideas.
gone, and then so you know, it's cool.
Juvenile later publicly accused Birdman of being greedy and stealing money from him. This move dealt a huge blow to Cash Money's reputation, and fans began questioning Birdman's ability to maintain good relationships with his artists. To make things even more intense, Juvenile also called out Birdman for kissing Wayne on the mouth.
Wacko, you know what I mean? I don't even look at him like that. Wayne, I look at him like a little boy. Because look at it, I mean, what kind of cat gonna go on national TV and kiss a cat that ain't his daddy and call him his daddy? You know what I mean? Radio. This is officially Real Talk Radio. From an hour in the building. Oh, man. Yeah, we got New Orleans in the building. Let's go. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. They paint a picture wrong. And for you cats out there that think we be kissing, that's how we get along. No, we don't rock like that. I don't know what kind of picture they was trying to paint. This ain't no mafia. Right, that was cool. Cash Money wasn't no mafia, you know what I mean? And you definitely wasn't a mob boss or nothing like that. So I don't understand where the whole kissing situation came in at. You know what I mean?
Then there was Manny Fresh, the iconic producer who helped make Cash Money what it is. Manny Fresh was key in shaping the label's sound during its rise, but the public fallout between him and Birdman was messy. Rumors spread that Fresh wasn't fairly compensated for his work, and it was alleged that Birdman used manipulative business tactics to push him out of the label.
Spoke about Baby Birdman not paying you out your royalties. You know, did the money situation ever get worked out?
I mean, that's what we going through right now. Like, we back at that point. You know, it was one time that was done. Now we back at that. Like, you know, and I wish it didn't have to be that way, but it's got to be that way because, you know, even prior to right now, you know, us speaking, they still selling music that, you know, it's got my name on it. And as an artist, I'm going to always want that. Like, that's mine. That's earned. That's deserved.
You worked hard for it.
Exactly. So, you know, it's kind of crazy that we always got to go back and forth through this whole little, you know, me asking y'all to do something that y'all should want to do.
There's been quite a few lawsuits coming out against Cash Money and not paying their bills. Like, it can't be that they don't have it. So why do you think that they just don't take care of things on the business end as well as they do?
I think it's a mentality, you know, like that's the crazy thing. Like, you know, not bad mount them, but it's crazy. Like, as an artist, you got to think that you could be Manny Fresh 5 years. Everything that's on there right now, that could be you 5 years from now trying to get your check. Everything is good right now if you immediate, you know, and you family, you know, so money is being paid. But what about when all of that slow down and it's like, hey, dude, well, what about this? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So if after everything gets worked out the way it's supposed to, do you think there'll be any way to mend fences?
I don't think so. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I didn't feel that way at one time, but I feel like it won't never be that. Like, you know, because I think it's a level of respect. Like, I mean, come on, like, you know, it's not me toot my own horn or whatever, but I'm like, you wouldn't exist if I wouldn't have did what I did.
Birdman's legal troubles are extensive, including everything from lawsuits to allegations of tax evasion. One of the most high-profile cases was the lawsuit from Lil Wayne, who claimed the label didn't pay him royalties for his Carter series. But that wasn't the end of it. Birdman's shady financial dealings came to light again when he faced foreclosure on his $4.5 million mansion in Miami. The house was tied to serious financial problems that raised questions about his business practices. There were also rumors that Birdman W. as messy. Rumors spread that Fresh wasn't fairly compensated for his work, and it was alleged that Birdman used manipulative business tactics to push him out of the label.
Manny Fresh sounded like he really just, hey man, listen, I just want to be left alone and whatever. I don't remember the details of this exactly. There was a back and forth, and Birdman said something to the effect of, "Don't make me show you what these tattoo tears about." How old was Birdman when he got those tattoo tears?
I don't know. I know I got mine in 92.
Oh, you have a tattoo tear?
Yeah, I got two on one side, one other. I try to get it off because every time I go to when I used to go to jail for murders, the DA's be like, Yana, he has teardrop. He's a menace to society. Don't let him out. Blah, blah, blah. So it's like, back then they had this little laser thing, you go through different stuff.
Yeah.
I heard it's different now, but I know I got mine in 92, so I don't know when when he got his.
Do you always remember him having tattoo tears?
No.
No. They came later then.
Mm-hmm.
But tattoo tears mean different things for different people.
No, in my city mean bodies.
Bodies.
Yes.
Okay.
Anybody getting tattoo teardrops in my city, they got bodies.
Birdman's legal troubles are extensive, including everything from lawsuits to allegations of tax evasion. One of the most high-profile cases was the lawsuit from Lil Wayne, who claimed the label didn't pay him royalties for his Carter series. But that wasn't the end of it. Birdman's shady financial dealings came to light again when he faced foreclosure on his $4.5 million mansion in Miami. The house was tied to serious financial problems that raised questions about his business practices. There were also rumors that Birdman was trying to hide assets and evade taxes beyond his business issues. There are disturbing rumors about Birdman's past. Some say he has criminal connections and links to the New Orleans underworld. Birdman grew up in the rough neighborhoods of New Orleans, and his rise to power at Cash Money was filled with stories about street ties and shady dealings. Insiders have claimed his reputation in the streets helped him take control of Cash Money, using fear and intimidation to build his empire. Clip 11. On top of everything else, Birdman has been rumored to have connections to shady business activities in the music industry, including money laundering and illegal dealings to keep his label going. While not all of these claims have been proven, they've definitely added to Birdman's shady reputation. From his questionable relationship with Lil Wayne to the shady business practices at Cash Money, Birdman's history raises